And we are here in the Citizen Lounge. I'm Ryan, a.k.a. Agent M.
I'm Angélique Roché.
I'm Dan Slott, Marvel writer.
And we have some very, 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 very special guests on our couch over here. You may know them. I'm pretty sure you do. Jodie Whittaker, who is the brand new 13th Doctor. Today is Day. And executive producers Chibnall and Matt Strevens. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
It's an absolute pleasure.
It really is. We're at the Marvel booth.
Yeah,
it's exciting. Just say to my kids, we're at Marvel. We're really cool now.
We've arrived.
I love how excited y'all are and how excited you guys are. And I made sure. So Dan just wrote a Silver Surfer book.
A 29-issue love letter to Doctor Who.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No, it was like shameless. They all know. It was shameless ripoff, and it was all just,
cool.
like that.
A wonderful homage, let's say.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to kick us off?
So one of the coolest things, I've been watching Doctor Who since I was 9. I'm a big Who fan, but one of the things I love is that every single new Doctor has their own thing, their own personality, their own quirk, their own sonic screwdriver. What are we looking forward to in your Doctor that is going to make it so unique? Because I know it's going to be amazing.
I think the thing that I really wanted to capture, and it was encouraged throughout the audition process, and I was never told at any point I was way off, so I stuck with it, was that I really love that childlike wonder, and I mean it as a celebration of the love of learning without the very human thing as an adult is to get jaded by life and to think I know the answer to something. But the thing I love the most about the Doctor is even with that extraordinary hindsight, you continually learn. But the wonder in everything, but without it being naive. But I wanted to fizz with energy. I wanted to physicalize it as much as it be an internal cerebral consciousness. I wanted it to kind of inhabit a movement and the body as well. So I fidget a lot.
At Marvel, we have characters that have been around for 5.5 decades, just like Doctor Who, and you constantly have to refresh it and make it new for new readers. Like, we're old-time fans, but you've made this new version of the show, anyone can jump in now, right?
Yeah, that's really important to us. This year, with the episode that's going out today, I think it's you want to, I mean, I guess you guys have it with all the amazing characters within Marvel. It's like the things that you love, you want to get out to the world and you want to go, look, come and share the thing we love. And that for us is this year on Doctor Who, is to go, whether you know it inside out, whether you've been a fan since the Leisure Hive, Dan, or whether, you've never seen it, but you heard it and you've got your mates or your family talking about it. We want everybody to come in and we're recruiting. This is a big recruiting video for Doctor Who, basically. And Jodie, like what she brings to the Doctor is so quintessentially Doctorish, but also new and fresh and amazing. It's a really exciting time for us.
What does that mean for you, Matt?
Oh, well, for me, it's a dream come true. I mean, I was a huge childhood fan, and every moment of the last 2 years leading up to this, it's just it's a surreal moment for me. For every meetings, there's someone coming going, do you like the new costume? I'm going, oh my God, I even get to say yes, I like it. Do you like the new logo? Yeah, we're doing this with that. Every moment of because I remember the little boy who sat in his parents' bedroom watching on an old black and white portable telly Doctor Who, because a couple of people in my family weren't fans, so I was always up in the bedroom watching Doctor Who on my own. And now to be here with this amazing team and an amazing new Doctor who just absolutely blows us away is quite emotional, actually.
We're hours away. The whole world
knows
this all at once.
My goodness. I mean, there's only so many secrets and half conversations of like, yeah, I'm not allowed to tell you that. And I'm so like,
oh, new TARDIS interior, new companions and friends, new composer in over 10 years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think there's a lot of things we haven't told people yet. We've been pretty good at it. You've been amazing at it.
Yes.
And so...
Still time.
Well, one of the coolest things is, I love the statement that everyone remembers their first Doctor. Like, if you were a Doctor Who fan, and today a lot of people are going to get their first Doctor. What should fans be like? What is the work that's gone into making that? Like, I know there's joy, but...
Yeah, I find that the most emotional part of it, actually, is because I'm a new Whovian. I've been welcomed into this having you know, I wasn't brought up in a Who house, and so obviously there's quite a lot of my mates have been in it over the years, a few doctors. So it's obviously I know it and am familiar with it, and have now obviously done all the work. But as I'm a new member, it's that thing of wanting to share this extraordinary piece. But the most important thing for me, even though my name's in the title, it's one of the most ensemble pieces I've ever been a part of in every department. And knowing all that hard work, and finally everybody's hard work and is getting seen, that's such a pleasure. And particularly, you know, there's some stuff when we were shooting it I didn't see until I saw the episode. There's a couple of things that were a bit of a surprise to me, so yeah.
And still a few monsters. You don't know
I don't know quite what they look like yet.
It's all new monsters this season.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, but it's anyone.
Could you be a little more excited, please?
If you've never seen the show before, this is the perfect chance. Everyone's coming to the Who family right now.
Yeah. And there's ownership in that as well for everyone. You know, whether you're a Whovian, whether you're a new Whovian, this season is for you because it'll be your first of this kind. But for some people, like you say, it's the first Doctor or your first world in this. That could be something that reoccurs in 20 years to come.
Yeah, that's the exciting thing. And also, but even within that, there's little things for the long-term fans. There's images or a line or a look or an angle. There's, we can't...
It's still a blue box, right?
It exploded, Dan. It disappeared.
Gone, Dan.
It's
gone.
No. Who knows if we'll ever see it again?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have to watch
so much
the show
merch
to find
now.
out.
I'm going to have to.
One of the other cool things, as you said, an ensemble cast. This is one of the most diverse casts you've ever had. Like, what was the thought behind there being? I love multiple companions. Like, it's a legacy thing. How much fun has it been to put together that cast and work with that cast and write for that cast?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you should talk about working with them.
Working with them, they are absolutely hilarious, if not completely exhausting. Bradley Walsh is a 58-year-old boy, and he... I'm like, I cannot believe the energy that man has. And he is the biggest prankster you could ever work with, and it's hilarious and never gets old, and he's just a wonder to be around. Mandip has funny bones in every part of her body, and it's just a joy. And Tosin is the most horizontally laid back guy I've ever been around. And you just kind of seek him out for a bit of like time to just like, oh, I just need some quiet time. Them two are exhausting. I'm exhausting. Poor Tosin. He will have been desperate for that season to end. But we're method actors in the sense that not on screen we come in and out of character, but we are method in the sense of these are now friends for life, and we are very, very close, and I am devastated they're not here. And they are, and we've all been WhatsApping and sending the love, so they would have loved to have been here.
And the thing for the audience, I think, is it's so that everybody's got an access point. So there's something, whoever you are, we want this to be a really massively mainstream, inclusive version of Doctor Who, that everybody has got a character you think, oh, that's like me, or that's like someone I know, or that's like, my best friend. But also, we're taking it right back to the start of Doctor Who. The very first episode of Doctor Who, it's like 3 companions and the Doctor going on adventures in time and space. So we're reconnecting with that DNA of the very first episode, but also hopefully making it for 2018 and the world we all live in. Just put that world on screen, basically.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm really excited about is just the energy here, but the joy, the positivity, the humor that you guys are talking about is something that I need in my life. I need the joyful show, something positive. And I'm similar to you. I'm a relatively new Whovian, came in with the 9th Doctor, and so I'm now experiencing it, and this is, all of this brings me joy, brings me positivity.
If you can't have fun making Doctor Who, it's like we get every week we're in a different planet or historical.
In a toy shop continually for concepts, for costumes, for sharing the scenes with these incredible guest stars, and then for us as the friendship group, it's brand new for all of us. So we're on this journey together, and I wouldn't have wished a more joyful experience with them and emotional for all of us.
Well, I mean, that's the thing when you walk onto the floor, is that energy and that joy. One of the nicest things about making the show is actually, I feel like we feel slightly like a dating agency. We brought together 4 people, and they just love each other to death.
Speed dating.
Speed dating. But it is that absolute joy on the floor, and the fact that we and the way Chris has structured the series is that it's 10 movies of the week. So that our toy box is massive because literally every episode is a different world, a different setting, a different set of guest characters. There's no precinct really in the show. So that's a huge challenge, but it's a joyous challenge. So yeah, we've got to make 10 movies together, which has been amazing.
So if there's one thing,
soon,
Dan, it's really nearly here.
He's got his tickets to the event today.
Okay, you'll be fine.
Fantastic. We'll wave.
so if there's one thing that you feel like that you're excited that fans are going to see tonight, what would it be?
Jodie Whittaker.
So terrified about that. Okay, you can say that.
I would say Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor. I think she is awesome, not just because she's sitting next to me on this sofa now.
Yeah.
She's everything you will want from the 13th Doctor and more.
Yeah, she makes you, the minute she appears, you feel in safe hands instantly, and she's the Doctor, and it's instant.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Terrified to spoil anything. So and I'm narcissistic enough to accept it, but not narcissistic enough to say myself.
It's wonderful, though. When you all walked up, there was a young lady who was dressed as the 13th Doctor, like waiting for you. And I know you create characters all the time, and you see them out there. When you see the people dressed as your characters, it is just, it must feel so much fun.
Oh.
It must be wonderful to see that, like how that influences people right now.
Because it is young women, it's young men, it's kids, it's grown-ups, but and also for us, it's like we're not at the side clapping and crying. We're in the forefront doing the things we know we can do, but we've as the other half of the population, so it's exciting to like sharing that with the fans. And the costume isn't for anyone except someone who wants to dress as the Doctor and wants to feel really comfortable as well. It's very comfortable. I highly recommend 3 cosplays.
No long scarves to trip over. It's all good.
We want to thank you so very much for making this your first stop. This has been absolutely incredible. Is there anywhere people should follow on social today as they're getting ready for Doctor Who Day?
They should follow BBC America, Doctor Who on BBC America and on the BBC. But I feel like people are going to be talking about it.
Probably so. Thank you for joining us.
No worries.
Doctor Who.
Thanks, guys.